This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with more Sly 2, Band of Thieves. In the last episode, we continue exploring the town of some French city of some sort, I think. Trying to gather information for Dimitri's little plates that he's been using to build some cold, hard cash. But we've got to take it back from him. But for now, let's get this last clue. I knew I was going to find it eventually, so now I can go to the safe.
I should be able to crack the code to the vault. Head inside and let's see what they're hiding in that thing.
Alright, now we can go back to that one area and open the safe. But first, let's grab this. Sometimes through areas you can grab like items that...
Fine art back to the safe house in one piece. We can sell it on Thiefnet for a ton of coins.
Oh, I may get shot now. I got caught by accident. But yeah, if you can get these, it's basically after that one scene with the the photo or whatever. You can. Okay, good. Oh nope. No, God, no. If he shoots you, you automatically lose the portrait. So this ain't good. Oh, forgot what button maybe I haven't equipped the gadget yet. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll do L1. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we can do it. But now, I should have had this equipped. What that does is, like before, it basically stops people in their tracks. So all of a sudden, they'll just stop following you for a second. So that way, if you want to get your, treasure or get them off your behind for a second, there you go. But let me drop this thing off really quick so I can get the drop this little dough off. All right, now it's automatically dropped. We can sell it. Ooh, $205 reduce or whatever they call it. Yeah, let's buy Fist of Flame so Murray can do more damage since his mission is about to come up anyway. But I want to keep playing as Sly because I need to go back. He is flaming. Is there something you want to tell us, game? Something you want to reference to us that perhaps shouldn't be spoken in well-off company? No? Alright. Well, the Murray knows no troubles. Or, I don't know what. Something. I'm not sure what I was trying to go with there, but anyway, let's go back into that safe, get the reward, and then we'll go on with the... That way I won't have to worry about looking for those bottles for the rest of the area. I can just, oh, maybe I should have gone over to the other side. I'll grab that here in a second. It'll be nice to get some of that money out of the way, so that way I don't have to keep breaking everything that I run across. Even though this Cooper loves to break stuff, you know. Don't do this at home, kids, you know. Don't break your mommy and daddy's Ming vase, otherwise you'll live to regret it. Anyway, we'll just go inside, grab that. I guess I could have cut to when I already was at the safe, but I don't mind showing you again. And we can hear some of this awesome disco music or whatever you want to call it. You know. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. There we go. You know, I'm usually not a fan of like music like this and disco and stuff like that. For some reason, it works in this game. I think it's because it's like toned down disco, or maybe not disco per se, maybe techno or whatever. But yeah, I think it works in this game. At least me personally, I think it works. Actually, I think there was actually a faster way to get into this room now that I think about it from the previous episode, but we'll just do it again like this. Why not? Because I think now that I think about it, I think I could have gone through the door and gotten inside, but whatever. Oh, wait, we can grab the picture? That doesn't make sense. Huh. Maybe it's just highlighted to say, hey, that's the thing. But anyway, let's press circle here and wait for Bentley to tell us.
It took some higher level math, but I believe the code to Dimitri's vault is 231.
And this one you just push, put the dialogue in or not dialogue, your directional pad in a direction for a button. So it's a bit differently from the previous game where you had to turn turn a wheel on the safe. You know, you just press buttons now, saves you a bit of time. Alright, what do we get? The knockout dive. Like in the previous game, we get abilities for unlocking the safes.
Knockout dive move.
Is it, yeah. You jump up in the air and then press triangle, and it's supposed to do like a little bit of splash damage, so. Alright, yeah, I could have just run through the door now that I think about it, but oh well. Get up there. Get up there. Alright. Now we're out of here. Alright, back to the plot. But yeah, now that I've done that, we don't have to worry about collecting stuff anymore. I'm trying to remember if there was a reason to go back to old levels to grab things, as opposed to the bottles, but I don't quite remember. It's been forever and a day, so. I remember a good deal of this game. Like, I already remember what the main plot is and everything like that, so, but obviously I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't or just watching this, but I know all the beats and story beats that are going to happen. Just little stuff in the middle of the game I might have forgotten over the course of just playtime. But anyway, there's a Murray thing over there. We cannot do that yet. We'll have to actually be Murray, because I think it says, like, the game says something if you're not Murray there. Like, hey, I need to, or it's like, hey, Murray needs to be there, or hey, I need to be there, Sly, or something like that. Alright, luckily you don't, luckily your stuff doesn't get damaged from, like, jumping from big heights and stuff like that, unlike other games or whatever, where if you fall too far, the game's like, oh, sorry, you broke it. Alright, let's sell that, see how much that gives. That might give us enough money for the, yeah, 246 gold coins. Let's get the trigger bomb for Bentley there. Alright, we've bought all the stuff we can in this chapter. Let's switch to Murray. Press select and switch to his, oh, we even got an achievement for buying the rope trigger. Yeah, Murray can't, by the way, there's difference between playing each character. Murray can't climb on stuff. If you haven't already noticed, with Murray's large physique, makes that a little bit more difficult, so. Yeah, his thing is all about just knocking the bananas out of people, you know, or coins, or whatever you want to call it, so. If you want to use his ability, you just press, you know, that, and boom. Whoa! You just roasted him alive, Murray. What the hey, man? What the heck? Oh, they're only cartoons. It's probably fine, but still, that's a bit gruesome, don't you think? Anyway, let's switch to Murray and get his little go after little Dimitri's little hidey ho. Get inside. All right, what are we doing?
Murray, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw. Got it.
Ah, so our way to solve problems as Murray is violence and destruction. Woo! Alright, yeah, just like you said, press... Wait, did that not... Maybe I have to do it multiple times? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, no, we have to do it a few times, alright. But yeah, it is a... Well, I mean...
Try picking up other stuff in the room.
Yeah, I think you can, like, grab, like, boxes and barrels and stuff like that. But luckily you can go back and do that and grab more ice if you need to, so. I like how you can see Murray's just a big old flubbity gut. Look at that. What does he shake like a bowl, and it like shakes like a bowl full of jello or jelly or whatever it is from Santa Claus.
Picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard. Then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
More violence. Lovely. Alright, now he's out, so now if we get to him, we can throw him. Haha! I don't know what I'm supposed to do with him other than throw him into the lasers! Oh, that was gruesome. Maybe a bit obtuse, don't you think? Anyway. Yeah, don't worry, it's cartoon physics. This guy will be up and ready to go in the next day. I guess that's it for this part. So we just gotta get through the lasers. Oh, watch out for the lasers. Woo! Yeah, a guy like Murray isn't a fast character, so hopefully you can just bust your way through that stuff. Ooh, computers? Nothing stands up to the Murray.
Toss the rats into that open water main and plug up those pipes.
Oh man, you're an animal, Murray. Oh wait, you are a hippo. Which hippos are one of the most dangerous land mammals in the world, actually, interesting enough. So yeah, it kind of makes sense that Murray would be kind of a dangerous animal. Actually, if I remember correctly, yeah. Aha, we did it. We clogged it up with rats. How apropos.
If the pump out of commission, they'll be forced to route water through the old pipe tower. Those fools, they're playing right into our hands.
Well, but they don't even know. Well, whatever. Yep, job complete for Murray. Back to Sly. Or someone else.
Okay, fellas, I've constructed a plan to get at the Clockwerk tail feathers. But we'll need to pull off a few more jobs to set things up for the heist. First, Sly will have to pick a few pockets in the theater so that we'll have access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's accomplished, we'll be able to turn off all the security around the printing press. We'll need your muscle, Murray, to take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally, we'll need to get into the discotheque to drop this mirror ball. Trust me, it's all part of the plan.
Are you sure about this, Bentley? I don't know, you're kind of a crackpot turtle, if you know what I mean, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt in this case, so. Alright, looks like no. I don't think didn't get any stuff for that, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's swap back up to Sly and take care of his part of the project. Actually, he's probably got a couple parts in the project, but yeah, we're in part 2 of this section, I guess is what you say, was the preparations before the final heist. So yeah, we're getting there. These early levels don't take too long, so yeah, we'll steal whatever it is from the rat just because it gives me an extra thing to sell later on. Ooh, a bronze comb. Yeah, these are repeatables, like bronze comb, silver comb, stuff like. Oh, okay, we've been in that area before. Okay. But yeah, a lot of these early levels are pretty quick to go through. Later on, they'll get a little bit longer. Nothing too ridiculous, but because this game isn't super long, I think you can beat it in like depends on if you speed run it or something like that. You could probably beat it in like 5 to 6 hours, but knowing me, it'll take me a little bit longer because I'll explore or talk about what's going on and other such things. Yeah, easily less than 10 hours. I don't remember the exact time frame of this game, but it's not that long.
Okay, Sly. There's the power boxes which route to the printing press area. To take care of them, I'll need you to put a splice clip in those spotlights.
Sorry, Bentley, but those fans are spinning way too fast to walk on.
They can be slowed down from this control panel, but you'll have to do a lot of pickpocketing to get at it. The guards are carrying special fragile keys that will be destroyed if you attack. Make sure you pickpocket their keys before you take those thugs out.
What type of material are they using in the keys that?
The circle button.
What type of material are these guys using that fragile keys that get destroyed from attacking? What, you made it out of like candy or something like that? Yeah, well. Alright, whatever, game. If you need to force a mechanic, why not, you know? No, I'm not that annoyed. It's just kind of funny where the game's like, these are fragile keys. I'm like, made out of what, tin? And yeah, we have to get them so we can open up those locks over there. So anyway, we have to explore the level and find all those keys, so let's do that. I guess I could just drop down. We have to be careful about activating all the guards. But yeah, as soon as they get attacked, I think you either have to redo the level or wait for them to respawn when you kill one of the two. But uh-oh, maybe I should have jumped up. Wait, where did uh-oh, okay, good. For a second, I was like, where did I fall? Ah, camera. Actually, the camera in the game is pretty solid for the most part. Very few times do I ever have any like major issues with the camera controls. Not perfect, mind you, but I think it works.
Dimitri on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai. Stand tall and feel beautiful. I hear some raccoon dude giving us static. If y'all spot this crackerbox, bam! Make him unhappy. Take no prisoners. Go hardcore. Extreme all over his face. Okay, peace out.
Why does he sound like a millennial? And what is this about Night Guard Samurai? What are you talking about, dude? Are you a weeaboo or something? Anyway. He does sound like one of those types of guys that wants to be hip with anyone, you know, a hip cool cat. Or in this case, a hip cool little lounge lizard. Whatever. So we got 3 keys, need 3 more. What's over here? Anything over here? I guess nothing. Not everything needs to be used for something there. Oh, and I guess that's for... Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, it's another dude, okay. Oh, he's just watching TV. What are you watching, oh, what? I'm trying to think of an old-timey show now. Like the Andy Griffith Show. I think he gets knocked out. Alright, 2 more dudes. Oh, God. Oop. Don't want to run. I was about to run, and then that would have set his alarm off. But yeah, picking these guys pockets pretty easy. Even later in the game, it never gets super hard. Especially when you start getting all the gadgets and everything like that. And as soon as you pick your pocket, send them to downtown. That's right. Whoa! Almost walked into the light there. Don't go into the night sweet print or light sweet prince or sweet raccoon. All right, grab a few. Yeah, you think you're saving money for your children's hospital stay? I think not.
Nice work, Sly.
No,
now head for the control panel to slow down the fans.
Alright, where... I guess I'll just have to go back through the... Oh. There we go. Yeah, turn on with those fans of doom. What is this, Indiana Jones? The fans of doom! No? Okay. Alright, we just use all the keys. Apparently they're not fragile enough to turn in the lock, of course, but whatever.
Looks like the fans have stopped. Use them to get on top of the main chandelier and insert that splice clip.
Spice clip, huh? Splice or spice? I assume he said splice clip, but... What is that doing on top of a chandelier? Who makes that type? What? Whatever.
I'm overriding the spotlight security guns. That should do it.
Okay, they put guns on.
Security in the printing press room.
Job complete. But yeah, there was a gun inside on the chandelier. Huh. Anyway, let's get out of here. I think we can leave the way we came. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, one of the few times where the job complete doesn't take you out of the area. You have to leave yourself. But it's not like it's that difficult to get out there. All right. Any more jobs for Sly? I think he's got a couple more.
Hey,
Might as well finish Sly's.
All the guards around the nightclub. Try to find guys carrying shiny loot in their back pockets. We can pawn the good stuff.
I already figured.
A lot of coins back here at the safe house.
I already figured that out, Bentley. Thanks. I played this game before, but appreciate you not trusting my own ability to kind of put 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 equals chicken. All right, let's do the next mission. What the?
Hold it, Cooper.
Constable Neela. Another policewoman hot on my tail.
Please, I led you here.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue. Why are you helping me out?
I'm not as black and white as Carmelita. I know what a menace those Clockwerk parts are, and I don't want the likes of the Claw Gang putting them to use.
So what? It takes a thief to catch a thief?
Something like that. But if I'm going to trust you in this case, I need to know that you can keep up. Literally.
Literally?
Don't fall behind.
Sly,
The-
hold down the
Oh,
R1
okay.
button to run.
Huh.
You'll need it to keep up with Constable Neela.
Neela, huh? Why do I have a hard time trusting you for some weird reason? I assume I'm just supposed to be running with her, like I don't have to actually do anything, but... Huh, you know what? This reminds me of a few scenes from the Spider-Man games when you would have to chase down Black Cat to for the same, almost the same reason. She's like, oh, I can't, you know, she's like, oh, handsome, you can't keep up with me, we can't work together, that type of thing. So, huh. I wonder if that's where they got the idea from. But hey, there's nothing wrong with chasing. You know, it seems like every man wishes that they could chase after a hot lady who wants to have them chase after them, right? I'm not the only one, right? Why do I feel like you all are shunning me from beyond the monitor there? But yeah, it's never too hard to follow after her. She's pretty easy. Oop. Unless you're me, who makes a clear mistake there, but I think all I have to do is chase after her. I don't think I actually have to like wail on her or anything like that. I think. Actually, let me see what happens if I try to wail on her. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Well, I mean, unfortunately, we went through so much of the level before that, so whoops. Sorry, folks. I wasn't sure if I had to smack her or anything with that, so all right. Let's do it again. Yeah, don't do what I did, folks. Don't try to. What's the lesson here? No violence towards women. Actually, that should be true of anyone in real life, really, when you think about it. So, no violence. Even though we had a section with Murray and him destroying stuff, but you know, come on, Neela, or whatever. Although I don't know, I forgot to press the button. Nuts. I forgot to press circle and I was chasing after her. And I don't know, man. Carmelita's my girl in this game. I mean, although you're nice, my dear, and I think we're having this fun cat and mouse type of thing. But you know, can't disregard the foxy lady, as it were. But nothing wrong with a little bit of a distraction in the middle of a mission. I don't know why we're all of a sudden trying to chase her, you know? Like, we're like trying to do our story or mission to get the Clockwerk parts, and then all of a sudden we're chasing after this. What race is she? Now that I think about it, because we're a raccoon, Bentley's a turtle, Murray's a hippopotamus, Carmelita's a fox. I'm thinking, we'll see what. But she's purple. Is she supposed to be a panther or something? I don't think so. I mean, unless I'm wrong. I mean, I could be wrong. Because I don't remember any actual like animal in the animal kingdom that's that color. You know what I mean?
Well done, Sly. We should work well together.
Glad you approve.
Now, legally, I can't enter Dimitri's nightclub without a warrant. But I happen to have obtained a key to his back door, which a person like yourself can use however he pleases.
Oh, we are absolutely going to work well together.
Hey, chasing down cute ladies. Why not? Job complete. Oh, and Bentley's got a mission too.
Will require my demolition skills. Head on back to the safe house. I should be all geared up to the field by the time you arrive.
Yeah, you were so afraid of being out in the field in the previous game, Bentley. What changed all of a sudden? I guess sometimes the mission requires a bit of extra work, I guess, or an extra bit of oomph. You can't just stay behind forever. Or that the designers didn't know if the game was going to get off the ground, so they didn't want to design all the other characters with abilities and things they could do. So, nah, it's not that. All right. Anyway, time to switch. I think we'll switch to Murray and do his, and then we'll do Bentley next. Yeah, Constable Nadia, huh? One of those people who's not 100% with the law. I don't know, man. Just something about her. Nah, it's probably nothing. She's probably just, you know, maybe it's just weird working with a law enforcer that's not like Carmelita, who's all 100% gung ho. You are darkness incarnate if you are on the other side of the law. So, all right, Murray, time for some violence. Let's get to it. We have to destroy those like alarm things, right?
Okay, Murray. That alarm horn will tip off Dimitri during our heist. There are 3 of them out here, and I need you to take them out.
Check.
This is going to take some serious muscle, Murray. You're the only guy on the team who can pull this off. stomp to pick things up, then throw it at those alarm horns. Good luck, pal. This could get rough.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
Alright, time to use the awesome power of the Murray as we take out these alarm horns. It was kind of funny at the beginning of that, how like it seemed like Bentley was purposely talking slow to Murray, like maybe he couldn't handle it or something like that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Murray just seemed like maybe he's, I wouldn't say dumb, but maybe like a bit extra excited, if that's the word I would use. So maybe he needs to be told something a couple of times just to make sure you've got it down, sir. You know, that type of thing. Yeah, we'll go just take this guy out. Why not? Fire. Actually, I think most enemies can be taken out by Murray's flame fist in like one shot. Although that means the flame fist disappears when you've used it. So, but this game is more about like the platforming and sneaking and stuff like that. That's why combat is never more complicated than it needs to be, you know. So if there's Murray's like one shot, and then you're out. I do like how each character has their own version of the knockout ability, you know, not everyone being the same. Oh, need some there we go. Oh, papers. Well, back in the old day, remember back in the old day, kids, when you had to use you had to get your news from newspapers and not the internet? Yeah. Memories. Okay. Alright, probably one of the few problems with the game. Sometimes the game, when it like targets certain characters, will usually target other enemies first before they'll target other enemies before your actual objective, so you have to kind of be careful about that. Anyway. Hoo-ha! You've been used as ammunition. How do you feel about that? Them apples. Anyway. I also like the fact you can probably barely hear it, but you can... Murray, like, is breathing heavy while he's running. You can hear him every once in a while going, oh, you know. Whoa. Alright, out of the way, buddy. Yeah, Murray can climb on these little areas here. Not that he should. As long as you get into a good position. And he can still surprisingly jump on top of the little... Oh, okay, we need to go over here. Let's get some more papers. Hear ye, read all about it. Hippo uses papers, not for reading, but for violence. What are the kids coming to these days? Ah. And that's it, we're done. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Mission complete. Alright, back to that warehouse for Bentley's mission in the job. Alright. There it is over there. So I think we can go inside the... headquarters even if we're being chased, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so you can get out of jail free card there. So, all right, time to play as Bentley. Yeah, Bentley has his own like. Whoa, my turn. Are you sure, Sly? Are you sure you don't want to go? No. Okay. It's my turn. Oh, okay. Are you talking about me or the cops or? Anyway, let's really quickly swap his trigger bomb, which I think you just L to aim, L to throw, and then L to trigger, or whatever button you assign it to. So that's cool. All right, let's get over to that. So, and of course, actually, they have to make him at least be somewhat not like an actual turtle. Otherwise, if he walked, the game would be over. You know. Or okay, maybe that doesn't work for that reference, but still, yeah, you can tell he's not much of a fighter. He's kind of just swings his crossbow. That's his weapon of choice, a crossbow. So it makes sense a turtle would have a ranged weapon just because of a. Oh yeah, there's the trigger bomb. I think he just okay, yeah. And then his triangle as he drops bombs. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think he actually like. Shoots anything from that yet. I think there are, like, at some point we'll eventually be able to actually use this crossbow. But yeah, his attack is just waving it around. The triangle is dropping bombs too, so which the game will eventually tell us what we need to use anyway.
You'll need to blow it up. Press the triangle button to drop a bomb, and then get out of the way before it explodes.
Why would Bentley need to be told how to use his own bombs? You know what I mean? I'm just saying,
Good
dude.
job. Now, use your sleep darts to get by the guard. Press the R3 button, with the right analog stick, to bring up your binocucom. And then tap the R1 button to fire a dart. He's out. Drop a bomb on him while he's down to keep him that way.
Okay, I'll admit I'd forgotten what some of Bentley's minor controls. So yeah, you do have to use the sleep dart. So yeah. Wait, why can't we give those to Sly?
Hey Bentley, how you holding up out there in the field?
Fine, I'm just fine. I just need to bomb all the pillars supporting that disco ball and I can get out of here.
What's with taking out the disco ball?
Its impact will shake the nightclub's front peacock side loose from its mooring. Look, I can't talk now. I've got to keep moving, keep safe.
It did sound like he was getting a bit hyperactive or whatever, though. So, Bentley's first actually technically it wasn't his first in the first episode. He went out of job, but Bentley's second foray into the world of being active. Will he be able to handle it? Will he need his inhaler? And will we be able to defeat Dimitri and get the plates and stop them from laundering money? Find out next time in the next episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And dance, viewers. Dance to the music.